Leaving planet Earth and colonizing space has been a human dream for decades.
Achieving this is very difficult, but it is certainly not impossible.
The first celestial body humans might think of colonizing is the Moon. It is our closest neighbor in space, and Earth's dear companion.
It remains the only place other than Earth where human feet have stepped.
The biggest advantage of colonizing the Moon is its extreme proximity to Earth.
Travel and transport between the two worlds would be relatively easy and fast. To build the first small lunar base, we will need at least 10 years of work.
This base will be the cornerstone for building full colonies in the future. Unfortunately, good things rarely last. We will face many difficulties here.
The second and most important problem is the communication delay between Earth and Mars, which can reach up to 22 minutes. To send a message and get a reply, you need 44 minutes total. This is the time radio waves take to travel at light speed. For colonies, a giant space station will be built in Mars orbit. From there, equipment and robots will be launched to build everything first.
They ensure the safety of the colony before humans arrive. Then, a fleet of ships carrying humans will arrive to start life on the red planet. But Mars is not very welcoming. We will face strong winds loaded with dust and massive
Temperatures are extreme, reaching 20 degrees at best, but dropping to more than 150 degrees below zero. It is a frozen world.
Therefore, colonies will be built inside volcanic craters and under mountains for protection, always supervised by the orbital station.
Since Mars has no oxygen, humans will spend most of their time inside the colony walls, which contain everything needed for life.
Going out will be rare, always using rovers equipped with oxygen and supplies to move across the planet safely and quickly. If humans can overcome these harsh conditions and establish stable colonies, these settlements will eventually become self-sufficient.
With time, they will no longer need Earth. Communities will grow, and human numbers on Mars will increase significantly.
Giant cities will be built, housing thousands of humans who live and share everything together in this new world.
There will be people born who lived their entire lives on Mars. For them, this red planet is their only world. They have never seen nor lived on Earth. Their entire loyalty belongs to the colonies and to Mars itself.
This could lead to colonies declaring total independence from Earth. Mars becomes an independent planet with its own citizens and resources.
Residents will hold Martian citizenship and Martian passports. Of course, there will still be relationships like trade and tourism.
Many people will immigrate from Earth to Mars. It is a new place, and everyone will want to go there.
But the dark side of such a scenario is the wars that could erupt between the two planets. In that case, the stronger planet will have no problem destroying the other, with everything and everyone on it.
But for humans to reach this stage, we need hundreds, or perhaps thousands, of years of development.
The more terrifying scenario is that when humans land on Mars and start colonizing, the unexpected happens.
We might encounter the original inhabitants of Mars that we have heard about all our lives.
They might welcome us and live in peace, or humans might be an unwelcome face to them. After colonizing Mars, many years will pass. Humans will have evolved technologically, always looking for distant things. With sufficient technology, they will build ships with great speeds. Mars will be the launch pad for the next destination. The destination is the planet Saturn, and specifically its moon, Titan. Believe it or not, Titan resembles Earth. It is the most Earth-like place in the solar system. It has a dense atmosphere, and pressure equal to Earth's.
Its gravity is 14% of Earth's. and Saturn's magnetic field protects it from harmful solar radiation.
There are liquid lakes on its surface, but they are not water. These lakes consist of liquid hydrocarbons.
This resembles oil and natural gas. Additionally, its crust consists of ice, with massive oceans of water beneath.
So we have a strong atmosphere, suitable pressure, fuel lakes, and massive amounts of water. There is also protection from the sun. These factors help support life, not to mention the amazing view.
But to colonize Titan, there are problems. The most important is the huge distance, taking 7 years of travel. Assuming we are in the future and have fast spacecraft, distance is not a problem. But the second problem is temperature. It reaches 180 degrees below zero. The solution is to heat the moon using giant mirrors or burning hydrocarbons.
But the tricky and deceptive part is that if we heat it just a little too much, the entire crust will melt. The moon would turn into a fully water world. So, the heating process must be calculated with extreme precision. We must ensure that we don't melt the entire icy crust, leaving solid frozen ground to build our colonies upon safely. Of course, the part that melts will release the water trapped deep in Titan's core. Conditions will be perfect for settlement. But will the water that comes from the moon's depths be normal water? Or could it be inhabited by strange creatures? There might be predatory monsters living in it that we know nothing about. We might even find original inhabitants. It is very possible that they might not welcome our presence. They might see us as invaders on their moon. Now, in the far future, if humans invent the warp drive, scientists say this won't happen for 2,000 years. But if we invent it, we can travel between stars and planets instantly. We will have thousands of choices.
There are thousands of planets that resemble Earth, with all elements supporting life available on them.
All we have to do is go, explore, and colonize. But currently, we are far from everything in this video. We need thousands of years to reach these stages. But reaching other stars is not the final goal. To truly survive forever, humanity must upgrade its civilization level. Scientists use the Kardashev Scale to measure this.
This scale measures a civilization's advancement based on energy. Currently, we are not even a Type 1 civilization.
A Type 1 civilization can control all the energy of its home planet, including the weather and earthquakes.
Then comes Type 2. This civilization can harvest the entire energy of its star by building a Dyson sphere.
With the power of a star, humanity would be immortal. No asteroid or disease could ever wipe us out.
We would terraform not just Mars, but Venus and Jupiter's moons, turning the solar system into a garden. But the ultimate level is Type 3, a civilization that controls the energy of its entire galaxy.
At this stage, we would be like gods. We could manipulate space-time and perhaps even create new universes.
However, if civilizations like this exist, where are they? Why is the universe so silent? This is the Fermi paradox. Perhaps civilizations destroy themselves before they reach the stars. Or perhaps we are the first to wake up in a sleeping universe, with a duty to spread life.
But no matter how advanced we become, we cannot escape the ultimate fate of the universe itself.
In trillions of years, all stars will die. The universe will enter the era of black holes. Humanity, or what we have become, will have to huddle around these dying giants for warmth.
Biological bodies will be gone. We will upload our minds into light, living in...
Eventually, even black holes will evaporate via Hawking radiation. The last lights will fade away. The universe will become a cold, dark, and empty void. This is known as the Big Freeze. Time itself will lose meaning. Nothing happens. No atoms move. But is this truly the end? Some physicists believe in the Big Bounce theory, that our universe might collapse back into a singularity, only to explode again in a new Big Bang.
A new universe. New stars, new planets, and
But that is trillions of years away. For now, we are just children in the cosmic backyard.
We are living in the golden age of the universe. The stars are still shining bright for us.
The future is not written yet. It is waiting for us to build it, one step at a time.
This journey into the impossible was brought to you by Apex Cosmos. If you enjoyed this trip through time, hit the like button to support our mission. And to ensure we meet again in the next journey, subscribe to Apex Cosmos right now.
I highly recommend watching The History of Earth. It completes the story we started today.
Or click here to see what the algorithm recommends for you. The universe is full of secrets.
Thank you for watching. Keep looking up at the stars. I will see you very soon.
stay curious. Goodbye.